Hi everybody, happy Christmas if you're looking through Christmas holidays, but it's 16th of December and it's a Tuesday and we're here because it's whose birthday?
Jane Austen.
Jane Austen's 250th anniversary of her birth in Hampshire, in a place called Steventon. You can't go there anymore because for some strange reason they pulled it down. Anyway, that's where she spent quite a lot of her first few years and then eventually moved to Chawton after a sojourn in Bath, and you can go and visit the cottage where she lived as well. Has anybody been there? Mr. Oliver, you've been there?
I've got a picture here.
Oh, how lovely.
Yeah.
Can you see it? It was in the gift of her brother Edward, who was adopted by a local, much grander family called the Knights. They had a lot of money, and there's a portrait of him in the, do you remember it? In the house. It's quite sad, isn't it? It's quite a sad face.
Yeah.
But I think he had quite a good life because of it, eventually anyway. And so, that's all right. And so that's where she lived until eventually she went to Winchester a few months before she died. Okay, she died and was buried in Winchester Cathedral. And there's a story of, in the years after she was buried, that people came to ask to see the grave. And the verger, one of the gentlemen who was in charge of, looked after Visitors Cathedral, said to one visitor one time, "Could you tell me something about this lady? Everybody's asking to see the grave. Can you tell me something about her? Is she famous?" And because on the gravestone there is no mention of her novels. There is no mention of her novels at all, which I think is really sad. Anyway, it was put there by the family really before she became as famous as she is. Okay, so here is my new mug. Okay, all right. So I'm going to read some of the quotes, and I want you to see if you can tell me where they come from. Some of them are from her letters, but I will tell you if they're from a novel. Okay. Right, this one. People always live forever when there is an annuity to be paid them. In other words, a pension. Anybody? It's a brother talking about his mother and sisters, would you believe? It's not very complimentary. Sense and sensibility. Absolutely, well done. Okay. Right. If I loved you less, I might be able to talk about it more.
Emma?
Yeah, well done. Well done. Do you know who's saying it?
No.
Mr. Knightley. Okay. Right, here we go. Everybody should get this one. In vain have I struggled.
Pride and Prejudice.
Yeah, Pride and Prejudice. And who is it?
Mr. Darcy.
Mr. Darcy to
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth,
Oh,
yes. Which one? Number 1 or number 2?
One.
Number 1, yeah. Does he get refused?
Yes.
Oh, yes, he does, yes. Yeah.
Proposal.
Okay.
Probably never accepted and refused by someone below his station.
Right. For what do we live but to make sport for our neighbours and laugh at them in our turn? For what do we live but to make sport for our neighbours and to laugh at them in our turn? Mr. Humphreys isn't a great Pride and Prejudice fan, so, or even Jane Austen fan, so.
Sorry.
Any ideas?
Could you read it again?
Yes, I'll read it again. For what do we live but to make sport for our neighbours and laugh at them in our turn?
Take a guess if you don't know. That's what I'm doing in my head.
Yes, it's Pride and Prejudice. It's actually Mr. Bennet making fun of Lizzie. Do you remember?
Lizzie. Mr.
Yeah.
Bennet's made fun of Lizzie.
He makes fun of Lizzie because he can't believe that she's in the second. When Darcy comes to ask permission, he asks to see her because he can't believe that she wants to marry him. And then it's about we're all going to be laughed
I haven't read
at.
that bit yet.
Okay. Okay. Let other pens dwell on guilt and misery.
You're all thinking terribly hard.
Guilt and misery is, do you know?
I'm guessing in my.
Well,
I'm
guilt
guessing.
and misery is a big part of this genre. Northanger Abbey, yeah. Northanger Abbey, of course, is Gothic parody, isn't it? Yes, yeah. And I think that's...
One come out of too large a party. That's what has caught my eye.
Yeah, but I can't remember where it comes from.
I see.
Some of it might be...
That sounds like it could be.
It could
Emma.
be. It could be Emma.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. It's right. Here we go. Last one. It is a truth, universally acknowledged, that a single man.
That's the one everyone knows.
Yes. Good. All right. Right. Let's set you off on the treasure hunt then. Okay.
I love treasure hunt songs.
Same. That's so fun.
Right. I'll give you. What did I do with them? I sent it to you, didn't I? Mr.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I know
What do you do?
what they're doing and where they've got to go.
Getting ready.
Same.
How many you got there? 1, 2, 3.
Copycat.
How do you want to do it? There's 6 of them.
I've got to get them. I've got to get them off the.
Hang on. Do you want me to get my iPad? Do you mean to print it?
Yes, if you could print it, that would be
Print
great.
it.
Then they can each have a copy. Would that be
Oh
all right?
yeah. So you
I
want
have
to talk
got a
for a couple
copy.
of minutes while I do that then?
Yes. I'm going to read these out, and then you'll get a copy of your own. Okay.
CP.
So you'll get a clue,
CP.
and then there's also a clue to where you might be able to find it. All right.
Is
Okay.
that a clue? Like that thing there? Or
What
is
thing?
It just something that's dropped.
No.
I think it might just be something that's dropped.
Yeah, it's just
It's been
It is just
irritating
the-
me for a while because
yeah.
ever since you said treasure hunt, I keep looking for clues.
Actually read Pride and Prejudice because I've read it.
So it's what I've done is I've given you clues to the six big novels. Okay. So for example, here's a clue. This novel by Jane Austen has a link to a local area.
Oh.
Box
This-
Hill.
No.
Not local enough.
King's
Mr. Humphreys will bring them up.
What's local art?
Surbiton.
Is it Emma? Because of the
I can't say.
performance that was recent.
I can't say.
This is what we were talking about earlier, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I went to see that twice,
Uh-huh.
but I don't know. I can't think of anything else.
I suppose that's a
Think-
good link.
Is it in like Surrey? Like Surrey?
Yes. Yes.
Is it in
We are in
Kingston?
Surrey.
No, but
No,
like
we're not.
We
We
are
used to be in
technically.
Surrey.
Yeah.
No, we're in Greater London.
No.
no, Surrey
tech-
is green.
We are
There's a park.
Kingston. Yes, but in terms of county, we are in
Surrey.
Surrey. I know in terms of administration, we're in Greater London. I know.
Because
But
I'm like 2 minutes walk outside London, so it's really annoying because I can't use my oyster on the train.
yeah, yeah.
And walk 2 minutes until you can use your
The station is outside.
Oh.
Is it still hot from the printer?
Sorry to disappoint, but no.
I love it when
My
the
one
paper's
is.
warm from the
Right
printer.
now,
Still smell it.
could you be in pairs so that everybody's got a helper? Yes. All right. So I'll just read them out for the benefit of those at home. The clue is: this novel by Jane Austen has a sister that represents one quality and a younger sister who is always relying on her feelings. See if you can find it on the non-fiction shelves. Next one. Clue. This novel by Jane Austen has a typical rom-com plot and the most famous opening line in English literature. See if you can find it in the section for the first deadly sin. Clue. This novel by Jane Austen has a link to a local area. See if you can find it where maps are.
Oh.
Clue. This novel by Jane Austen is the genre of speech for the public speaking competition. Look for it where you would find this subject. Clue. This novel by Jane Austen is one word only and features puzzles and a riddle at the heart of it. Look for it where books with names are kept. Final clue. This novel by Jane Austen is a parody of a very popular genre which was invented by the erstwhile owner of Strawberry Hill House in Twickenham. Look for it where the subject is buildings. Right. Off you jolly well go.
Don't forget to use
Good
the
luck.
Find It poster to help.
Do we have to do it in order?
No, you don't have to do it in order at all.
The blue poster might help if you're a bit unsure about genre subjects. And off they go.
Do you think it's difficult enough? Oh, thanks, sweetheart.
I mean, we don't want it to take them too long, do we? So,
nice.
do you want me to go and film them?
Oh, yes, do you
yeah,
mind?
yeah, not at all.
Well, I eat my cake.
That's nice, that banana cake. I haven't had banana cake for a long time.
It was, because they don't do the tray bake anymore. Which used to be so good because it was vegan, well, vegetarian anyway.
So you can learn about cake at your leisure. Okay, here we go. Let's see how our intrepid Austenites are getting on. Any of you in Austin House, by the way, just out of interest? Aha, right, Esther, you should ace this then.
Ace this?
Yeah, because it's your house figurehead.
Okay, I feel a bit under pressure now. Okay.
Right, how are we getting on, folks?
Well, I mean, I think one about the local area is Emma,
Local area.
but I don't know.
Well, what with you see honing on which one?
That one.
Okay, where maps are. What maps in books?
Just a quick question. Where are the biographies, like autobiographies?
Where do you think you're going to find? Are you two together? Where do you think you're going to find books with maps in them?
Like history and
Would you find it? Yeah, geography maybe. Now, would you find it in a geography textbook? Possibly. But what geography book really has lots of maps? Is renowned for having maps.
An atlas.
Yeah.
See what else.
Now, I'll just to help you because it is a bit mean. The atlases aren't actually with the rest of the geography books.
Okay.
So they're kind of in a sort of referencey section. That's all I'll say. I think I've already said it. I've said plenty. Bit of teamwork. You could split into 3 lots here, don't you think?
Good job, Lucy. I know.
What's the Harry Potter book doing down here?
in the map section.
Ah.
We found
No, you're looking for the actual Jane Austen book. I like your thinking, but we're looking for the actual books.
actual here.
Atlases. Now, atlases, as I've already said, Esther, they're not where you'd expect them to be. Think of reference books. Right, why don't you let them two do that? They're looking for the atlas one. Why don't, in your peers, why don't you two look for a different one? What else is on the sheet? So what's the first one?
This novel by Jane Austen has a sister who represents one quality and a younger sister who's always relying on her feelings. I think that the one quality is sense. I think it's sense and sensibility, but I could be wrong.
Okay, so,
It's fine.
there you go, they found that at least.
Yeah.
So, alright, okay, Esther. Shh, calm down.
That's really funny.
Honestly, so competitive. Right, anyway, don't forget you're one big team. You're not working against each other, right? You're working with each other.
They look good.
Right, so that first one, she also said is non-fictional shells. The clue is feelings. What section will talk about feelings? Right, okay. So, do you want to take that up to something? Yeah. Show that you found one. Right, you two. So they're looking for the feelings one, and you can look it up for another one. So where would that be? Talk about deadly sins.
Well, religion.
Okay, now you're thinking along the right sort of lines.
It's the actual book, isn't it?
Yes, because you saw that there was the actual book up for the atlases, right?
Or was it
So we're looking for religion.
sensibility? I think. But first, deadly sin.
What subject do we think we're looking for?
Psychology.
Okay. see it.
Can you actually?
Well, to be fair, I don't know what actually in the books. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Am I in the right section? Yeah.
Religion, yeah. You're around the religion.
Religion is like in this.
Right.
We're going to try and find the maps.
That's the one you found. That's the one you found.
Oh, we found that one.
Maps, atlases. Right, so.
Should we do
for a house.
Did I find one? No, they didn't.
Where the subject
Look
is
for one.
buildings.
No, look for.
Buildings, yes. We're good.
Architecture, 720.
Okay.
7
Have you noticed there's some labels on the shelves? Right.
Okay, let's look at the classic.
Oh, you're so close.
So close.
You're so close. I can see because I know
Oh, it's here.
There we go.
It didn't have a
Well done.
classic sticker.
Right, there you go.
Did you get?
This one.
They got Northanger.
Let's go.
The architecture. You look over there.
Oh yeah, we found it.
Did you find the other one too? Which one did you find?
Yeah, we found
you find
Sense and
psycho-
Sensibility,
Which was psychology, right?
which was psychology.
Okay. So we're looking for religion.
No, it's mine.
You're all one big team in the end, remember?
I can't find it anywhere. This is really
So you need help then.
I feel like I'm slightly blind looking for it.
So they all
I've literally looked at every single one of these. I found Pride and Prejudice.
Ta-da!
Was that the one they were looking for? Yeah. Why was it down there? Down there was what?
Okay, so that's 4, so we only got 2 left.
Okay, well, the first up is Cinderella. It's got to be.
Which clues have been found?
You want to go back to base camp and collate, and then you'll know which 2 you got left to find. Right, the others have gone back upstairs for a minute to see which 2 are left. Do you want to maybe join them, base camp, to see? Just gone back upstairs to see which, because you found 4 and there's 2 to go. Do you know which one you're looking for?
Oh, it's philosophy. No, it's in philosophy.
Are you sure?
Which one?
Seven Deadly Sins. Definitely.
Oh, they found that one.
Oh, which one have they?
That was
not
religion.
found? Which one have they not found?
But this is why maybe go back upstairs, so you see which 2 we're left.
Okay, we saw it.
You're going to scan every single shelf.
That's ridiculous.
Okay, what have you got left then? Books with names.
Yeah.
What books have...
Is it non-fiction section?
Maybe not.
No, I think it's in the fiction section, in the classics.
There we go. Maybe... What do you want to do? You want to stick with them? Yes? Okay. So what they're looking for the one that's upstairs. So there's another one left down here.
Genre or...
How do you know which one it is that you need to find?
It's public speaking. I just think it is.
We already did that one, didn't we?
Public speaking competition.
Yeah, building.
No, you see build.
Which ones do you know you've definitely done?
We
We've
definitely
done
done this one and
confidence
this one and that
building.
one. Confidence building.
That'd be psychology.
Psychology.
We found that one, haven't we?
What?
We found the psychology one.
Which one have they not found?
I'm going to go back
See if you
upstairs.
can find it on a non-fiction.
Nowhere does it specify non-fiction.
My arm's getting tired.
It's to do with names. It's more likely to be.
How do we organise the books up here?
Alphabetical.
Alphabetically how?
Oh, I lost.
Author surname.
They haven't got persuasion though, have they?
That's the only one that's missing, apart from, well.
Yeah.
Okay. I might just go and help them a bit with the Frida and Lucy.
I don't think so. I think it should be under E. It should be under E for Emma. Otherwise, it would be over there.
Yeah.
Books with I don't understand where you want us to go.
Well, you're in the fiction section, where is mostly books with names. Yes. Okay. Well, is it likely to be under A?
No.
Well, you could check, couldn't you? So there's either there or there's.
Oh, we have to go up the steps. Well, it might be. I don't know, but that's where.
You might have to move the ladder.
Yeah. Sorry.
Now, if it's not there, where else might it be?
Under B. Think. No, it's not there.
Right. So where else might it be then? How does Apple organise itself?
I don't know. Apple?
Yeah, it's very annoying. Doesn't do it by surname, does
First
it by
name.
first name?
Is it in J?
Why would it be in J?
E.
There are no books called J. Do you know which book you're looking for?
Persuasion or Emma?
Well, is it likely to be Persuasion?
We did it. I'm back for round 3.
We still can't find it.
The reigning
Oh, I need to go.
champions. Frida and the
Right, where did you find Persuasion?
I have to go get my train.
Okay,
Found it
Au
out
revoir.
business.
well, I can sit
Bye.
down.
Bye, happy
What
Christmas.
one's left?
Right,
Thanks,
there's
Annabelle.
one left.
Which one?
Emma.
The one that I thought they'd find the quickest, if I'm honest.
Her name's a cat.
Alright, so you know it's upstairs.
Baby.
Yeah.
Where are baby books?
You know it's not under surname.
But I'm in the EM. I'm in the EM section.
Well, we are in the section where names are important.
I am.
In the
in the
non-fiction,
EM section.
names are not important, are they? The numbers are important. No?
What's the one book? Okay, so what book?
All of our names are behind.
This is the EM section. It's not there.
Oh.
I doubt it's in the graphic section.
Names are important. Now it begins with a.
Yeah, that's what it is. C, D, E, F, G, H, I C, D, E, M, L. It's there! Sorry.
I was looking over there.
I'm reading
No, that was not. I was
Frida.
looking at the EM section. I know that's not fair.
Oh dear. That's not how
I think we
Christmas
carried
is.
the team.
I can't do.
I had to see lots of teamwork.
No,
Right.
that was not in the EM section. That was in the EL section.
No, it wasn't. It was right where it was not.
It could be anywhere in E, can't it?
Could be anywhere in E.
And it just happened to be.
I just
here.
spotted
You
it.
cheated. Mr.
I
Humphries
just spotted it
cheated a
because it
bit.
stood out because there was a
Right, should we have the
colourful.
camera back on again? Okay?
Oh yeah, it is still on.
Oh, it is still on.
I just need to flip it. You went so you can see what's going on here. There you go.
Right, okay. So, so you have to come now and each team and tell us what you found. Okay? So, who was first?
It was us.
Yep. So find the book and come and tell us what it was.
What was our first book?
We did. We found that one first.
Then you can read.
Then we found that
Mansfield
one.
Park.
Then we found that one. And then we also found that one.
I think maybe we'll have two pairing because these two might have found more. So just pick two from there,
Which
from your
one's
pile.
our favourite to find?
Mansfield Park and
Emma.
Okay.
Right, Emma was last, wasn't it? So do Mansfield Park first.
Okay, Mansfield Park is the first one we found. This one was really original for us.
Right, remind everybody at home what the clue was.
The clue for Mansfield Park was okay. This novel by Jane Austen has a link to the local area. See if you can find it where maps are.
Right, okay, so where did you find it?
We found it near the atlases.
Right, all right, so the atlases are in geography?
Yeah.
Yes, okay. Because if you're wanting to research parks and parks anyway, you might have to go to geography.
Oh.
Well,
What's the link to the local area?
Right, the link to the local area, Mr. Oliver, would you like to tell them?
There is a bus with the K3 that goes to Mansfield Park, which is in Kensington.
That is the destination station.
Actually, it's K4. Sorry.
It's K4, yeah. I took this from Google Maps. Now on here it actually says Kingston Hospital because it's starting from Mansfield Park, but you might notice Mansfield Park. So this is what Mansfield Park looks like now. It looks very different to Jane Austen's day, doesn't it?
Yeah.
okay.
No, it's not. Just to add, Mansfield Park is not in London.
Mansfield Park is not set in Kingston or Chessington or anywhere near it. It's set in Northamptonshire. Do you know where that is?
Nope.
Well, have a guess.
Is it near north of
North?
Hamptonshire?
It's north of here. Okay, it's
Yeah.
north of here.
I want to credit. Yeah, you can credit your sister.
Yep. And how?
Yeah, go on, credit your sister.
And how did Esther help?
Well, basically,
Esther directed us to the right
them
place.
that
no, because basically
You gave
we
them
were
the atlas.
we were looking and we thought, oh, atlases, and then she reassured us by being there.
No, you
And
did
she
not
went
think
on the
atlases.
stall, and it was me and her, but I have quicker hands, so I grabbed it first.
Oh, okay.
But credit be given.
All right, credit.
I was
where-
trying to remind them again and again they're one big team, but they
Right.
got very competitive in their
Well
pairings.
done. Well done.
And then
Give
Emma.
them a clap. Right. No, you can come to Emma in a minute.
Okay.
So, Esther and Phoebe and
I was with Annabelle.
Annabelle. Oh yeah. Okay. Right. So, what did you find?
We found Pride and Prejudice and Sense and Sensibility.
Right. Okay. We found Sense and Sensibility first, didn't we?
Yeah.
So, tell us about that first. What was the clue?
Sense and Sensibility, the clue was this novel by Jane Austen has a sister that represents one quality and a younger sister who is always relying on her feelings. You can find it on the non-fiction shelves.
Okay. Do you want to explain to everybody what that clue means?
So that clue means it's the younger sister who always relies on her feelings and that sensibility, and that was we found it in psychology, this study of like sometimes feelings.
Mm-hmm.
I worked out that it was Sense and Sensibility from the fact that it was sister who represents one quality and sister who represents feelings and stuff.
And the two sisters are called? Remember?
Oh my gosh.
Joe, you remember?
What's the bus?
Eleanor and
Marianne.
Marianne, yeah.
Well done. Okay. Yeah. Do you want to read the first? Okay. First opening sentence.
Sure. The family of Dashwood had been long settled in Sussex.
Yes. They. It starts in Sussex, and it eventually goes to Devon.
Yeah.
Because the father dies and they have no money. It's a really good book for persuading you to start saving at a very young age, I have to say.
Yeah.
I wish I'd read it when I was your age.
There you go. Can't think of a better recommendation than that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
We also found
You also found Pride and
Pride and
Prejudice.
Prejudice.
Right, let's do that then as well. What was the clue?
Pride and Prejudice. The clue was this novel by Jane Austen has a typical rom-com plot and the most famous opening line in English literature. See if you can find it in the section for the first deadly sin.
You found it in...
We found it in religion, and the first deadly sin is obviously pride, so that's why it's Pride and Prejudice. And yeah, the most famous opening line in English literature is
universally acknowledged.
That a single man in want of a single man in possession of a good fortune must be in want of a wife.
Yeah, absolutely. Great. Give me a clap. Right.
actually find any.
Oh, you didn't find any?
Which two did you two leave?
Well, we left those
Right,
two.
so,
Okay, you wanna...
so one more then.
You can do the one you technically found if you'd like.
Yes. I'll just do one of these. Persuasion. Or Northanger Abbey. I actually want to borrow this, so.
Northanger Abbey, yeah. Talk about that then.
It's a fun read. You need the clue with Strawberry Hill in it.
Down the bottom.
This
Last one.
novel by Jane Austen is a parody of a very popular genre which was invented by the erstwhile owner of a Strawberry Hill house. So it's the Gothic genre. And
where did you find it?
She didn't find it.
Oh, no, you didn't find
The
it.
subject is buildings.
We found it in architecture. Right. Okay.
architecture.
And one of the jokes is, you haven't read it yet.
I haven't read it yet.
Remember what one of the jokes is to do with the buildings?
No, I can't. It was a long time ago.
Maybe you read it.
No.
No. This is a bit of a spoiler, but Northanger Abbey sounds old, doesn't it? Yeah, sounds very old, sounds very Gothic. And the heroine hopes that it is. In fact, it's quite modern. So she's very disappointed, even though she still goes looking for Gothic things that will be happening. So, and then of course the irony is it does turn into a Gothic novel.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Good.
Nice.
All right. So you want to finish off with Persuasion?
Why not?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay.
What was Persuasion?
Business studies.
Oh, that one's the one we found in business studies.
So we found this in business studies.
Right. Why is it in business studies? Do you think?
Well, the clue for that one was it? See if you can find it on the non-fiction shelves.
So the thing. So I don't know why it was business. So it was business.
No, wait, that wasn't the
What's
clue
the
for it.
clue?
Oh no, that was the
Oh.
clue. Public speaking competition. We
It's
did
like-
find this, didn't we?
It is.
Yeah, we did.
This was the last one you
Oh,
found.
yeah, this is the public speaking one because
Right,
the whole
and
point
what's
of public
the
speaking
genre
is persuasion.
Of the speeches in the public speaking
To
competition.
persuade you.
Persuade.
Yeah,
Yeah.
persuasive writing.
Yeah.
And it's in business because business is about
Persuading people
Persuading
to.
to buy things or to make things and then buy them. Yeah.
I think, personally, I thought it would have been in law because lawyers persuade people like otherwise.
Well, the reason we put it in business study, because when I was like talking to you, we don't actually study law formally here,
Yeah, we don't.
whereas business studies
So
we do.
haven't- We
So
haven't got an awful lot of law books, which is why I didn't think of it. You're not wrong.
yeah, and we don't have a massive
yes,
business study
yeah.
section either, actually, but it was big enough.
Okay. So, would you like to read the first line?
That's what annoys me about classic books. There's always so many notes and
Oh my
things
gosh.
like that and chronological.
Yeah, they have introductions and.
Well, it just happens to be. I mean, you
What
must
to read
Keep going. That's the
after.
introduction. Keep going.
not be too overwhelmed because it just happens to be the additions.
Yeah, yeah. Some won't have all of this stuff at the beginning.
Go on, go.
Keep going.
There we
Yeah,
go.
nearly there.
Found
Nearly
it.
there. You go. That's it.
So Walter Elliot of Kellynch Hall in Somersetshire was a man who, for his own amusement, never took up any book but the baronetage.
Baronetage, yeah.
There he found occupation for an idle hour and consolation in a distressed one. There his faculties were aroused into admiration and respect by contemplating the limited remnant of the earliest patents. There any unwelcome sensations arising from domestic affairs changed naturally into pity and contempt as he turned over the most endless creations of the last century, and there, if any other leaf were powerless, he could read his own history with an interest which never fails. This was the page on which the favourite volume always opened.
Yes.
It's a whole paragraph of the sentence.
Yes. So Walter Elliot is one of the most conceited characters in fiction. He loves reading about his family, even though some of it is a disappointment. He has no son, and he's a spendthrift. So eventually he has to leave Kellynch Hall, However, he is not subject of this story. The heroine of the story is his daughter Anne, okay,
You can
who
see her.
sadly 8 years before has been persuaded to break off her engagement to the divine Captain Frederick Wentworth.
Oh no.
Yes. And it's all about second chances. It's one of my favourite books actually ever. Never mind my favourite Jane Austen.
Very nice.
Okay. So, well done everybody. All right, that's great. Was it fun?
Yeah.
Was it?
They had to get reacquainted with finding their way around the library a bit, but yeah, they got the.
Well, you go around the library quite a lot, all of you.
Indeed.
So, all right. How are we doing? We're okay. Yes. So, Jane Austen's own favourite was Emma. It is an extraordinary creation because the reason that she liked it was because she knew that she liked the heroine and everybody else wouldn't. Because Emma has many flaws, of which some of them are conceit and the ability to manipulate people, which is not so nice. However, there is a riddle at the heart. There's a mystery. What is Frank Churchill, for example, up to? Okay, if you've seen the film, then you'll know. All right, and funnily enough, Frida, this is also set in Surrey because quite often they go off to Kingston shopping, or they go up to London. Okay. Sorry?
They went to Box Hill.
They go to Box Hill for a picnic, absolutely, the notorious picnic, yes. Emma is also one of the rudest characters in fiction, but she wins Mr. Knightley, plot spoiler, in the end, who has been around forever, okay. She almost gets her comeuppance, but not quite, okay. Right, I've talked about persuasion. Mansfield Park, now. Mansfield Park, I wasn't very fond of this when I was your age, but it's grown on me. Partly because it's got two of the most extraordinary villains in English literature, Mary and Henry Crawford. They are decadent. They have had a very, very bad upbringing. All sorts of nasty things happening in their house. And Mary is determined to marry Edmund, who is one of the sons at Mansfield Park. And Henry decides that he's going to make the heroine, Fanny, fall in love with him. He doesn't succeed. Okay. This is the one novel, which is probably the most political of her novels, because it's about Fanny comes from a poor household in Portsmouth. Portsmouth, of course, is down the Portsmouth Road and for 2 hours and then you get there. Her family is very poor, and she's brought to live at Mansfield Park, just like Edward was, because her cousins are rich. They don't treat her very nicely. There's one telling moment where Sir Thomas comes up to her room and says, "Don't you have a fire?" And this is November. "Don't you have a fire?" "No, I've never been allowed She doesn't say that, but she's never been allowed a fire. Because she's not the same class as her cousins, okay? However, she is a very good person, and she's been in love with Edmund for years, and eventually virtue triumphs, and the Crawfords are routed. However, they have sown discord amongst the family as well. The other thing that makes it political is that Sir Thomas Bertram's money, is all dependent on a plantation in Antigua. And we know what that means, don't we? What does it mean, Frida?
It's like
The slave trade. Yeah, absolutely. Yes. Now, I'm not sure I can prove this to you, but it is thought that Jane Austen's father had, or certainly within the family, there were shares in slaves, not in plantations, but certainly David Olusoga, the great black historian, has done a lot of research with his group on this, and slavery went into every part of Britain's household, and you could literally buy shares in enslaved people. And they think that Jane Austen's father did have some.
It wouldn't be uncommon in those times, not like to it wouldn't be uncommon to have part in the slave trade at that time.
It wouldn't be uncommon, but there was plenty to say it was wrong. In fact, Fanny does question her uncle at one point, and he completely.
And the theory is Fanny speaking her views that she.
Yes.
We don't know, do we? What Jane Austen,
no.
but the implications of Jane Austen disapproved of it, but of course Jane Austen, as we said before, she restricts herself to us. She doesn't colour too much outside the lines, and so she doesn't want to rock the boat or anything. But implicitly, she criticises it by having that exchange.
Yes, absolutely. She's so Mansfield Park, as I say, came after Pride and Prejudice, which is about another great estate, of course, which is both Longbourn and Pemberley. Now, Pride and Prejudice, of course, I've talked about before, is one of the 9 plots of literature.
Oh.
Have we talked about this with you?
Yeah,
I have
heard
mentioned
of
it, yeah.
So there's like the quest, and so that should be like.
Is that
Girl Meets Boy, yeah. It's sort of Cinderella because Lizzie is nowhere near as rich as Darcy. Mm-hmm. Okay, it doesn't quite fit, but
it kind of crosses between the two.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, okay. It's about marriage. It's about the opportunities open to women. It's about the fact that Mr. Bennet again has not saved anything, so the girls have virtually no dowries. They have a small one, but almost nothing. And it's actually one of the most under the surface about sexual attraction as well, because Darcy definitely fancies Elizabeth Rotten without actually saying it. Her fine eyes, and various things. And there's also jealousy as well, because Mr. Bingley's sisters, well, certainly one of them wants to marry Mr. Darcy and has a real thing about Elizabeth and her dirty hems when she's been walking around. Okay, the great thing about the 95 version of Pride and Prejudice was that early on, right at the beginning, we see the two men, Mr. Bingley and Mr. Darcy, on horseback, and there he is. Colin Firth. This was given to me by my Year 11s a long, long time ago when we still studied Pride and Prejudice, and you see them on white and black horses, which again is significant, and we see Lizzie getting excited because there are going to be new people in the neighbourhood. The other character, of course, apart from Lizzie and Darcy, of course, is Mrs. Bennet. Now, Mrs. Bennet has been traditionally seen as a fool. She's not a fool at all. She's really, really worried about what's going to happen to them when Mr. Bennet dies and Mr. Collins, their cousin, who's married Elizabeth's best friend, is going to turn them out of the house. Where are they going to go? Okay, because there's no money. So she needs to get the girls married, even at the cost of sometimes their good name, Azidia. Anyway, heartily recommend it. Really, really one of my favourite novels, and Colin Firth continues to be my favourite Mr. Darcy.
Signed, by the way.
Signed. And Sense and Sensibility, as we've talked about already, it's about the Dashwoods, Eleanor and Marianne, and they're terrible, awful, whether it's James Fleet playing the brother in one of the versions, or Mark Gatiss in another version. The brother is awful, and the sister, his wife, is even worse. They are mean, they are hideous. He's supposed to have given the girls money because that was what he promised his father on his deathbed. He doesn't, and consequently, they are penniless almost, and have to move to Devon for a completely different life, and what happens to them there. It's also in Sense and Sensibility we see the influence of London, because they go to London for parties and things in the winter, and Georgian Regency society. Okay. One of the last things I want to say about Jane Austen is that she's very much a Georgian, a Regency author. She's not Victorian, so her way of presenting the heroines, the heroes, is quite different from a Victorian novel. She uses euphemisms, yes, but she's much closer to the 18th century. Fielding, Johnson, Cowper, people who, they didn't mince their words, and she learnt from her father's enormous library. He had an amazing library, and also she's one of the most talented female authors who ever lived, because of the way that she developed her style, and it was quite obvious from her first trial. 14, she wrote her first novel called Love and Friendship. It's very funny. It's really worth reading, and also her History of Britain, which is also very funny as well. So, happy birthday, Jane, and long may she be remembered for her amazing oeuvre of work. She died too young. I do recommend going to Chawton. It's a lovely place, and worth visiting, and reading the books as well, or watching the films. Okay, thank you for coming. Happy birthday.
Oh, you want to sing?
You want to sing now?
Go on then.
Are we going to say Jane or Jane Austen?
We're going to sing Jane, aren't we?
Okay. 2, 1.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jane. Happy birthday to you. Hip hip hooray. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Happy Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Say goodbye. Merry Christmas.
Bye. Bye.